In this episode of Modded to the Max 2, we're going to do some of the basic progression stuff, get our gardens up and going, and get our anvil and beginning toolsmithing going. So stick around and get ready for some fun. So one of the mods that I've added is the Resin Regrow Remade mod. It's a fork of a previous version of a mod that we had on Vintage Story called Resin Regrow. This brings back the opportunity to have the resin blocks form on any sap forming tree that you grow from seed. So if you plant pine or acacia, which I love to do because, as you know, you get the highest ratio of seeds and sticks per leaf block on those two. Well, now you're also going to be able to get resin from those as well. In addition, I have updated several of the mods that we've had. Now, these are all mods that have been updated to 1.18.5. There are still mods that are out there that will work in 1.18.5, but these have been specifically updated to 1.18.5. And they're Medieval Expansion, which is now 3.9.2, Carry On version 1.2.0, Workbench Expansion 1.6.3, Hellhammer Extension 1.5.1, along with that the Common Library file, which is now 2.1.1. HUD Clock has been updated to version 3.1, Expanded Matter to 2.2.0, Wildcraft Trees has been updated to 1.19, and finally the Pet API is 1.7.9. There we go. That's all the mods that have gone to 1.18.5. And they've been updated to my game. So I want to do something first because right at the end of last episode, I saw this while I was editing. And I missed it when we were in the last episode. So we're going to go check it out. There is another upstairs area. And we're going to go see what's up there. Hopefully it's nothing really bad. Hopefully something really good. I don't really see anything up here. A couple of beds. That's good. We'll take those with us. There's a chest. I was hoping we'd find a chest up here. I'm going to go ahead and take this and we'll get whatever's in it. Looks like a zinc ingot and Forlorn Hope armor. There we go. And some trousers. So not bad. Nothing in the crate. Cool. Yeah. I saw that while I was doing my editing and I thought, oh, I need to go up there and see if there's anything up there, and I wanted to wait until we were back. Okay, now let's travel back to our home site. Right, home sweet home. Still lots of animals in this area, so I definitely need to start getting the animal pens going and yeah, get that animal husbandry too. I kind of got a little idea of what I would like to go through today. So we need to go out first. Let's clear out a bunch of this brush and see if we can find us some saplings. Saplings and sticks, I think, are the things that we're looking for right now. So I went down and got a little more clay. We're going to do a little more clay forming and get some more stuff fired up. We definitely need to get the stuff ready to store some food. This is going to work kind of as a cellar, I think, once we're done firing this stuff up. First thing I want to do is I do want to get an anvil. We're going to need to get to the point that we can do metal smithing, and I want to be able to get a saw. And looking at it here, to do an anvil, we're going to need 9 ingots worth of ore. If we do 10 bronze, I would need be 9 times 18, so 162. Check my maths. We'll do that here in just a minute. Now, I don't know if I can get 162 out of this. Let's see. I don't want to convert it all if I don't have to. For 900 units, it's 9 ingots. Will be a total of 180 nuggets. Yeah. We need 10% of it to be cassiterite, so that would be 18 nuggets. So let's see what this gets us here. And yeah, so that's just shy. We're going to need another almost 20 units of copper for that. Okay, I know where there's some copper at, so in the morning I'll go and get that gathered up. All right, well, I reached out to my old buddy Greg and said, hey, do some math for me, and he said we need 180 total units, right, to make 9 ingots worth of 10 bronze, and 10% of that is going to be 10, so that is 162 copper and 18 tin. And we're going to start this off with peat to get it to temperature. And then we'll finish it off with the... Oh, I do have 3 pieces of black coal. No, I'm going to hang on to that. Actually, I'm thinking about this. And I'm going to need 2 ingots also. So let's go ahead and get those together while we're thinking about it. Because I want to do 2 things. So 2 more ingots. That would be 18, 36, and 2... and 5, and I'll want 4 for the 2 ingots, and we're going to add them into the crucible. That will reset what we had already, but we used peat, so that's okay. Kind of glad I did that. Okay, here we go. Took a really long time, longer than I kind of think it should have. Seemed like I was having a little bit of an issue there with time stoppage, because the coal burn meter would almost stop for a while. And then when it'd come back really, really fast. You know, it was concerning me just a little bit. Okay, so we got that done. We just need to let those finish off and then put that all back. We know that we're gonna want to make a cooking pot. Actually, I don't want to make it. I can go and get a cooking pot out of the village. I know there's one there. I'm gonna make a few products though, and what else are we going to need to make? I should probably make another storage vessel. No, because we're going to be getting to the point here really quick where we're going to be able to make a chest. Yeah, we'll need to get another ingot together for nails. So for right now, let's go ahead and just make the raw crocs. I would like to get into the pottery wheel mod, but I need obsidian, and I haven't found obsidian yet, so I'll need to be on the lookout for a basalt area while I'm out exploring. These are not quite ready. Alright, I'll come back when these are ready to work. Alright, so the anvil is done. I'll put it right there for now. We need to make a forge, and there was a forge back at the ruin, but I forgot to grab it, so I'll just make one now. Put you right there. Grab our 2 ingots. Okay. And some more coal. All right, that's close enough for that one. So the first thing we want to make is the saw blade. Okay, now we want to make the nails and strips. There we go. And I got sticks on me, so our saw first. And I got some logs here for our first wooden chest. Now let's go ahead and make 2, no, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, let's do that. Back over here. I'll hang on to you for a moment. Here we go. Now we can do some inventory management. To start off with, we're going to put one here, and one there, and we're going to have one for our back. Here we go. Now I can start moving stuff over. Let's make a door. And it's night again. Yep. Okay, good morning. And it's still raining here, as always. I think the next thing we need to work on is going to be the garden area and an animal area. So We're going to need to make some fences and troughs. Let's get... Oh, here we go. We got our trees growing. We're going to need to get our garden going. I think probably would be the first thing we need to work on. Right, so let's work on the garden first. Put that in there. And some more of our red meat. Now, first thing we're going to need to make our fencing, and we're going to need to make it out of birch. Sticks in the middle, boards on the outside. All right. Hi, horsey. Lots of horses in this area. Okay, let's start off just looking at the flat terrain area. And this looks like a pretty good area to start with. We're going to start off by putting it in this area right here. One, two, three, four, five, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be our garden space right here, and now we're going to dig all this up and go get the terra preta. And this is what I like about the visible terra preta mod. It's becoming a fast friend of mine. Normally you wouldn't be able to see this in this area like this unless you were standing in a very particular area. So having that mod, it won't help you. It's not going to help you find more terra preta, but it will help you miss a lot less. So you also find that with the Ores of Plenty mod that these deposits will be very large. So really you only need to find one deposit, and that should do you pretty good, unless you get like me and you like to have really, really big farms. I think I may do some pretty big farms. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go 1, 2, and then that can be a water block right there. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then another water block. All right, and we need our seeds now. What do we have here? Flax for sure. Haven't grabbed a whole bunch of seeds. I just haven't had a lot of space. We'll go out and start getting a whole bunch of seeds here real quick. All right, you'll notice with the visible terra preta mod, once you actually turn it into farmland, it will no longer put off the particle effects. So we'll be slowly changing this over to farmland, and you won't be seeing these all the time. We get to the point where we've got a lot of seeds and we've got extra. It'll be time for me to put in a new garden area anyway, so this will get us started. Not with a whole bunch, but a little, and we do need to make a bucket. All right, and get some water, put in our garden. It rains here like all the time, so I'm not really concerned that it's gonna dry up. But anyways, I'll keep one bucket of water inside the house here. You guys are next, right here. All right, so we did get the garden planted. We got the metal smithing going, so a good amount of progress in this episode. Still lots to do as far as the basic survival stuff goes, so I'm going to be working on some of that between episodes. Next episode, when we come back, I think we're going to be doing a little more exploring, seeing if we can gather up some more tree seeds that we might need for our future building projects. Okay, so appreciate you spending time with me. This is Shino, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.